I'm not mad. I'm not mad. And I'm also a really nice guy, so I'm not gonna roast you. Speaking of roast, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Why are you droning castle? Like, hack the default, maybe. You are taking your sweet mother time, dude. Hurry up! So everybody roast this guy in the comments. Completely changed my mind. That was absolutely stupid as hell. Welcome back to Spectating Nightmares, where we watch some of the worst Rainbow Six players of all time play the game, make excuses, and be awful. Today we are watching Just Izzy, aka Bot Frag in this match, who is a gold on European servers, typically D3, peak rank D3, so we're playing in the Diamond hidden MMR. Ever since I reached Diamond in 2.0, I seem to go up against champion players no matter how much or little I play. Check this out. He doesn't know I know this trick. Let's go to his previous matches. We'll go to ranked and let's see. Let's see all the champions we're playing against, Izzy. Oh, no champions in this game. Oh, no champions in this game. No champions in this game either. Oh, no champs here. Oh, we finally have one champion, and guess what? You guys won the game. There's literally no champions in any of your lobbies. Stop lying to yourself. That's step number one to getting better, is stop lying to yourself. Now let's go watch this guy play the game and figure out the real reason why he's getting dunked on, okay? All right, Bot Frag 30. Starting off with the smoke. I love the smoke. Now keep in mind, we are not playing against champions this game because we are Diamond hidden MMR, not champion. And you're gonna play like diamonds, plats. We saw a lot of silvers and bronzes on that sheet. So you're actually playing people who are worse than you in terms of hidden skill that you probably should be winning against. So that is clearly not the issue. The issue is not that you're playing better players. It's something with your actual gameplay that's holding you back. Site setup is fantastic. Absolutely no complaints so far. You know, he's getting to work. He's putting down the necessary walls, reinforcements, rotates, head holes. Beautiful. I love to see it. I love to see it. This is EU gameplay, so it's a little higher standard than us over here in NA, where we just kind of run at everyone and shoot everything. So I'm expecting, honestly, some pretty good gameplay compared to like an NA gold that we might watch. These Runegates are pretty bad, but that's fine. You know, this isn't his fault. Okay, this is risky. Why? It's been 20 seconds. They could literally be in ruins, shooting down this doorway and shooting you in the face, or spraying open this door from the balcony. So I would just put the barbed wire down first, so that way that doesn't happen. You're just guaranteeing the fact that you're not going to get wallbanged. Playing in sight is fine. I mean, you can anchor, you can roam, you can kind of do whatever you want. I don't recommend anchoring because then you're relying on your teammates to pull off a pretty decent roam, and you can't stall them out as much, especially when you do solo queue. But for now, this is fine. We're just chilling. We're waiting. I believe that a Runegate should be closed. Oh no, it just, yeah, I don't know why you didn't shoot that. I thought it was just a visual bug, but it's not. Not really doing much here. That's the thing I'm noticing right now, is we're not really doing anything. You're forcing the other team to clear you out, which is, it's good. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's just not great. You're just hoping the rest of your team doesn't die. You're not actively making any plays. This guy's on a drone. Like, why are you not just swinging him? You can literally see this guy from the doorway. You heard him get on a drone. Just swing him. They're clearly working for site control, but this is what I'm more worried about, is your teammates getting picked off one by one because you're not taking any pressure off of them, because you're not doing anything at all. And in my opinion, if you want to rank up, you want to get better, you have to be the playmaker that's able to help your team by taking out attackers. And this is also a terrible spot to sit. Any drone under this couch that you can't see, you can get wallbang through here. So if you just get drone once, you're actually dead here. This is not cover. This is not cover because they can shoot through it. There we go. Okay, that's good. That's a good peek. That was a terrible smoke. Pause. What the fuck is this? What are we smoking? Okay. Getting aggressive in the 2v3. See, this is what we need. This is smart. Getting aggressive. Maybe bait that guy that you downed. Maybe you don't know he downed him though, so hey, that's fine. That's fine. This is way too passive, dude. You're in a 2v4. You're in a 2v4. You have to look for a kill. Peek the guy on big window, pre-fire him, do something, because you can't really do much. I mean, yeah, I guess you could stop the plant still. You have 2 smokes. You're just hoping this guy 90 doesn't push you. You're hoping the guy who could door doesn't push you. And you're hoping that this guy plants the bomb, which is a lot to ask for from the other team. You're hoping everything goes right. And if it doesn't, you're screwed, essentially. So again, this guy's still on the balcony. Just careful of that. Okay, good go, yo pop. But that's not going to stall it the rest of the time now, right? That guy's just going to walk in afterwards. Luckily, your teammate is doing literally everything because you are holding nothing at all. Your teammate is killing everyone. The only reason you won this round is because your teammate is killing everyone because you are actively doing nothing. When you're sitting here on this reinforcement, you have to hold something. Either you're holding the 90 push-up. This is go-yoed off, so you don't have to worry about it. So you either hold the 90 push-up or you hold the push through sight. You did neither. So what happened? These guys pushed up 90 and pushed through sight on your one teammate who happened to kill them all while you're sitting there doing absolutely nothing. So peek them and shoot them in a 2v4. I mean, at this point, yeah, good smokes. At this point, good smokes, you know, because that guy can't get in the building. At least we did something right. It only took your teammate killing literally everyone for it to go right. But hey, good job, I guess. So right off the start, way too passive. You are just begging that your teammates can do everything, which is not good. It is not good because if you're relying on all your teammates who are your rank and your skill to beat the other team who is your rank and your skill, you are just going to lose because you're just doing nothing. You're basically putting them in a 4v5 and saying, hey, I hope you guys do everything. This is the same type of person that complains that, you know, they're in a 1v5 every round because they don't take any initiative to get the kills back. You have to do that. You have to take the initiative to get the kills back. Okay? Okay, guys? Is it hard? The other thing I want to mention is for those of you that keep thinking you're playing against champs nonstop and you're always playing people way higher skill than you and you just are constantly getting cucked by matchmaking. That is not the case, okay? The matchmaking, what it does behind the scenes, which you don't see, is it takes your average skill of each team. It takes all your hidden skill values, averages them together, and puts them up against a whole team of average skills. So even if you are playing a champion one game, that champion might be queued with a silver or a bronze or a copper, and it's balancing their average skill. Plus, when a champion queues with a copper or silver, they get a phantom player that increases the skill and makes them even harder for them to win. So you actually get an advantage by playing against champions in this game, okay? Plus, when you beat them, your hidden skill goes up and you gain more RP per game. So you guys really need to stop focusing on who you're playing and just start focusing on how shit you are at the game so that you can actually get better. I like the mute pick. I like the smoke pick. Coastline is a map that is very gunfight heavy. It is not a map where you're playing extremely strategically, holding crossfires. You know, it is a map where you are fighting for every inch of the map because it is so small. So playing on site every round and kind of doing nothing and hoping that your teammates do everything is a risky move. I'd rather see you get on the dock, get on you know, Legion, some trap-ins, some passive info operators, and take gunfights early to contest map control. Because if you give them all the map control on this map, they will surround the bomb site. They will have you pinned down from here, pin down from here, pin down from kitchen window, opening above you, pin down from sunrise, and all of a sudden, you are in the absolute meat grinder of hell, getting clapped from every direction. Luckily, again, your teammate is killing everyone, which allows you to sit on the bomb site and do nothing. I'm assuming you're calling out for them, which is nice. That's great. That's fantastic, you know. Cool. They do have a ram upstairs, so I would maybe get off your cam and wait for that. But hey, yeah, easy round because you did, again, nothing, hoping your teammates do all the work. Again, get active and help your team. Imagine you're just roaming with a Rooney, or you're playing off a Rooney in the first round, and then all of a sudden you have crossfires, and all of a sudden it's a 2v1 on every single guy you guys are pushing, instead of just hoping that this guy wins all his gunfights and is the best player ever. He is doing it right. He's contesting the map. He's the guy roaming. He is stopping them from taking all this map control that completely screws your entire team. So right now, this guy's a one-man army, and it's the only reason you've won any rounds. I'm not even going to bother watching the site setup. I mean, the site setup's been good. That's one positive thing is you have been doing a great site setup. Do it with Doc Bailiff and run around and get active, you know? So far, the smokes really haven't done much, except for put you into this super, super passive playstyle that actually is not helping your team. This is a terrible angle. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Never do this ever again, or I will be very mad. Look at this. Look at, I can see you. I can see your leg. You can see your body. If this guy looked at the staircase, you actually die here. You can't see that hole in the barricade, but he can see you. This is called perspective. Because he is down on this angle, your legs are just sticking out. Look it. You can see you for so long, from so far away, and you can't see any of this. So don't do this. This is always, this area right here is a gunfight where it's always favored in the guy coming up the stairs because of this exact reason. And that goes for most staircases that are shaped like this, essentially. Any of the curved ones, you can go prone on the plat. It's fantastic. This one, you just can't do that. It's just, it's a really silly way to get yourself killed. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad. And I'm also a really nice guy, so I'm not going to roast you for it. But if you peek this guy and get shit on, I will roast you for it. Okay, actually, no, peeking this guy would be smart right here. Or at least a quick peek, jiggle for info. I guess he's actually waiting for the repel in, which is, I guess, smart. You're just hoping he repels in, though. Off the repel. Okay, nice. Now you can just chill and hold this staircase with the shotgun because he's probably going to run up now that that has been rewarded. And then you're going to shock him in the face when he hits the barbed wire. And then you're going to win. Fantastic. Exactly what you need to do. You hear him on the repel, so watch out, dude. Just peek him, bro. If you peek this guy with a shotgun at Mach 10, peeking up into like this, just bomb. He's just evaporated. Take the pressure off. Get him out of here. He's going to repel, and what a moron. Okay. He got, hey, don't panic, guys. He got the kill. Don't panic. Good. Well played. Well played. I personally would just clap it off the window, but you didn't need to because it is a 4v2. So honestly, you probably played that smarter than I would have, but I guess I'm just more confident in my aim to actually just swing and shotgun him like that. But it wasn't a bad play. It wasn't a bad play. It was actually probably the right play, especially if you don't have as good aim, which maybe you don't based on what we just watched. Now I'm wondering what's going on. This guy's just baiting. This is classic gold / diamond gameplay, doing absolutely nothing and losing the round on time. Well done, IQ. Well done. You're actually the worst player ever. Nice drone. This is good. I'm excited to see these attacks. I love the ace pick. I hope you go to the roof and open quad wall. Super good for adding pressure to the bomb site early. Very good for cutting the rotations through the bomb site. And just super safe to do as well. You can bait on the roof. They'll try to peek at you. You have the advantage. You have that downward fight from the roof. So I hope that's what's going on. I like the preset drone. If you do want to come penthouse side later, you have the breeze charger, which is also nice. I would open penthouse hatch, open the main wall, and then maybe bait for a bit, then go penthouse. The thing about Coastline is it's such a small map. You can really take your time on pretty much everything. You only have to take a couple of rooms to actually get control of the bomb site, right? You take aqua, you take luggage, all of a sudden you can start working the site and planting the bomb. So it's very straightforward. It's very simple. You just need to take your time and play it very safe, which like doing this is not safe because like if there's a guy luggage, you just died just sprinting up there. Again, you can literally pretty much only die from luggage. I mean, if there's a guy paint, which is like this back lobby area, like down there. So this is a silly way to open the wall. I mean, you could just stand up here, open this side, go over here, open this side, which is actually already open. So I don't know why you're acing it. You are taking your sweet motherfucking time, dude. Hurry up! Just throw the aces down. It's not that deep. They don't have to be perfect place. You just need the wall open. That's it. There you go. Fantastic. Look, you could have done that by just looking at tat. All of a sudden the wall's open. Fun fact, you just opened the wall. I know I was giving people tips on how to open walls in Diamond Rank. Here we are. Your whole team's dead because you took 12 hours to open one wall that you could have taken 2 seconds to do. Absolute losing gunfight. See, this is exactly what I was saying when you were on smoke the other direction. You just have an advantage. This guy just has an advantage. So holding this angle is how you get shit on because you are not moving and he is. So he just sees where you are. He peeks you again and you're just a sitting duck and now you are dead. That is why you don't do that. But you know, I respect the fact that you uploaded a game where you just get pooped on round after round and do some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen because that's how you learn. You learn that, oh, that was a mistake and that is why. I mean, I probably could have roasted your gameplay regardless if you got 20 kills or 5 kills, and you know, maybe he does end up getting 20 kills by the end of this game, and I'll still be roasting him. See, this guy is just, he's trying his hardest right now, but the problem isn't that his team doesn't have kills, it's that they're not supporting him as teammates. You need to support your teammates as a teammate by playing with them, peeking with them, pushing with them, droning them. Try to do something. Open the wall a minute sooner so that way there's pressure before your whole team is dead. So you're drawing the attention of the defenders. But if you sit on the roof for a minute and do absolutely nothing, you're not creating any pressure. Your teammates are going to die during that time. And then once you do open the wall, they're all going to be looking at you and you're not going to be able to surprise anyone, shoot anyone in the back, do anything because there's no pressure anywhere else because your whole team is dead. All right, Bob Frag on the Dokkaebi. I like the Dokkaebi pick. This is going to help your teammates probably a little bit, you know, the fact that they have been dying soon. Just make sure you actually push. I need you to stop baiting. I need you to stop being so freaking passive and actually push with your team and shoot the people in the face. You can't win without shooting the people in the face, okay? I know it's a strategy game. I know you can like really think you're doing this great, super smart plan. By the end of the day, you got to shoot the people in the face at some point, so you might as well just do it. Because most of the time, it's actually worse to do whatever this is. Okay, this is good. Actually, this is good. Never mind, I lied. This is good. See, now we're doing it. Now we're doing the thing that I wanted you to do. You're actually changing the playstyle. I like the fact that you're changing up your playstyle and the levels of aggression you're bringing. However, you should probably drone this out now because you have no idea if anyone's in here. And this is a gunfight that is very losable for you because you're up against the angle. This is a matter of perspective. The closer you are to the angle, the more of you that shows. This is why you die to things and you go, I can't even see them. It's because you're doing stuff like this. It's because you're doing stuff like proning on the stairs with smoke. You are giving them the perspective advantage, and it's why you're losing fights. You probably should have died there. I mean, you already droned penthouse. You should have just droned VIP once you got up here, right? You drop, you have your drone in the hallway, you go over here, you throw another drone, you drone up here, and all of a sudden you know he's there. You can wall bang him, you can call him, you can make a hole and flash bang him, whatever. You can actually do something about it. But now you're just face checking for no reason. Like, what? Why? Or use the phone call, or use the flash bangs. That flash is really bad. But it works, so I'm not mad. I'm not mad. There's just a much better way to do it that's a lot safer, because a better player is going to clap you in that situation. Top control established, very nicely done. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse, but for a peak diamond, I'm expecting more, you know? I actually don't know how you peak diamond, but that's rank point 2.0 for you. Again, just face checking everything. What my other question is, what is the purpose of taking top control as Dokkaebi? Yeah, you've got control of the top, but they weren't playing vertical because it was Capcan and there's no vertical holes. You can't make vertical holes because you're Dokkaebi. So why did you take the top in the first place? It doesn't create any pressure for the actual objective. Yes, you got 1 kill. It was super high risk. It was such unnecessary risk that wasn't really worth it. Well, actually, you know, I actually just proved myself wrong because you hacked the cams. So I guess hacking the cams is worth it. However, it was a lot more likely that you died in that situation. And again, you can't do anything from up there. So now you're just vaulting into the middle of the open to get clapped. Like, the logic is not logicking. Maybe instead you push with your team as Dokkaebi, fight the guys with them, then you get a kill in a much safer fashion, and then you hack the cams, and your teammates are still alive because you were there to help protect them. That's the way I would go about it, but I don't know, we're all individual players, and then again, some of us are champs, some of us are gold. All right, we're on the Nomad this time. Nomad pick is great on Coastline. I love Nomad on Coastline. This is a great pick. So far, operator picks have been elite. Elite operator picks, absolutely no problems there. It's more the decision making throughout the round that I'm kind of struggling with here personally. But I still think, you know, here's the thing about these match reviews. I roast these people. I say what they're doing wrong, but I don't point out what they're doing really good a lot of the time. And a lot of you guys see this and you're like, wow, that's an obvious mistake. I would never. Like, that guy's so dumb. Why would he do that? And then you're over there in Copper, like making 10 times the amount of mistakes at 10 times the severity, where it's like you are literally like 12 times worse than this guy, but you still have the balls to sit there behind your keyboard and roast this guy. Like, this guy is better than you most likely. Like 90% of the people that watch these videos, this guy is better than you. So don't roast him in the comments. Try to tell me in the comments what you actually learned from this player. I bet you can't. I bet you can't even tell me one thing that you learned from this guy, because he is doing a lot of things better than you are, and you're not even able to recognize it. Instead, you're just gonna roast him, okay? Speaking of roast, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Why are you droning castle? Like, hack the default maybe. Like, hack the default. There you go. All of a sudden, they can't watch the default camera, and you have information for the white flank. So everybody roast this guy in the comments. Completely changed my mind. That was absolutely stupid as hell. Okay, meleeing a castle barricade is not your best strategy. It's just not. There's no way this is the best option, dude. Okay, what the hell is going on here? Where's the castle? Meleeing this is a good way to get C4'd. It's a good way to do nothing. It's a good way to get run out on front door because you didn't put the claymores down that you had, or hack the default camera, so they could actually check the default camera, see lobby's clear, know it's clear, and run out the front door. But now Sledge is there, so I guess you're fine now. Peeking right into this is absurd. I know you just droned him. Oh, actually, no, that was actually a smart play. Sorry, I missed the drone because I was too busy yapping. Let's go back. Let's go back. So he droned him, and he's going for the pre-fire. That's actually a good play. That's not a bad play at all. It's easier to pre-fire from the upside down rappel because you'll see his legs, and he won't be able to see you. Like, you'll literally see his toes, and it's so hard to win that gunfight as a defender. Peeking into the angle he's probably already holding at the bottom of the window is the lesser and less safer of the two options, and it's just more likely that you die. You're just saying, I would rather die. I want to die more. Like, that's basically all it's doing. And also, you are doing nothing, dude. It's been 2 minutes, and you have droned one guy out and punched a castle down. Okay, thank you. Get in the building. See, you keep relying on your teammates to do everything. This guy took the entire map while you sat on a window. And because he's able to do that, because this guy didn't die and he did his job, is the only reason you're able to enter the map. Don't rely on your teammates to be able to get inside the building entirely, okay? Maybe push from somewhere that's a little easier to take. VIP balk, hatch, top white. Maybe walk in lobby after you're droning and see it's clear and just fight the guy from the stairs because you have the advantage on that staircase, remember. Now your teammate's dead. And now what are you gonna do? Die to some footholds. I mean, you're in an awful spot. Making the rotate is really your only option at this point. Still have 90 camera up, by the way. I mean, maybe you want to shoot that or hack it once again. Maybe you want to hack aqua cam so you have a flank cam. Maybe you want to hack lobby cam so you're not getting flanked from lobby. But instead, you are using your Brava to do literally nothing. Oh wait, sorry, we got the Aruni gate. Fantastic. The Aruni gate that we don't even need to walk through because you shotgun to rotate. Okay, finally we made a play. Let's go. We finally made a play. It only took 6 rounds, but we made a play, guys. And that's what we needed. That's what, fantastic. You know, and then we got flanked. And then we got flanked. You know why we got flanked? You know why we got flanked, guys? Can we guess why we got flanked? Because this guy came up the lobby stairs, past the camera that you didn't hack, to walk up and shoot you in the B-hole and expand it 5 times the size. And now you can't poop right ever again because you didn't hack a default camera. Who would have thought that it had such consequences? You go from one day just thinking, should I hack this? Maybe not. To, my asshole, it's stretched so big and I can't poop right anymore. Let's see if your teammate wins it.
10 seconds left.
No, he's not. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Oh my gosh. One default camera away from being a 4-2. Who would have thought, guys? Who would have thought? It's tough. It's tough, but the round continues on. The game continues on. Now, if you lose this in overtime, we are blaming it on the fact that you didn't hack that default, okay? I like the Dokkaebi, I like the Aqua Drone. I'm really hoping you just hit this rappel, hold an angle into sight, shoot this zombie down, and kill this guy instantly. Please, throw your drone into office, check it out, make sure it's safe, and then start adding some pressure to this damn site so your teammates stop dying so fast. Do something, please. Punching a castle for 2 minutes is not helping. Okay, you know it's clear, fantastic. You know, safe way to spawn, that's, see? Something you can learn from this guy. He checked it. He had the pre-placed drone. He knew his spawn was safe, and he was able to get out spawn safely. Kind of smart, and most of you guys don't do that. Just so you know. And he's going Aqua Repel. Look, okay, drone office, though, because a lot of people will fly out of the office door. The fact you are so confident in getting on a drone here is nuts. But maybe that just doesn't happen in this rank. Maybe you're just not getting run out on, which, if that's the case, fine. Next time, you don't sit in the middle. Look at where you're sitting. Okay, wait. Look at where you're sitting. When you open this, you can be peeked from the right and the left side of the Kiba. You are exposing yourself to 2 times the amount of angles that you should be. What you do next time is, instead of doing this, firstly, open the entire barricade, and then quick peek in, check the head glitch, because he might be head glitching this Kiba for a freebie. That's a freebie for you, because you have a DMR and an ACOG scope. And if he's not there, you start shooting at this, maybe pre-fire, shoot this. You want to break this down safely and smartly. Don't expose yourself to every fucking angle in the game just to shoot the center of the Kiba once. I can't even watch the rest of this round. Let's move on. It was the right choice. Just played the wrong way. Look at this guy. This is my hero right here. And Recruit 28. See, all of a sudden Recruit 28 doesn't kill every single person in the round and you start losing. Coincidence? No. This is the guy that complains about his teammates. He's like, I'm literally like winning all the rounds. And then they're out here doing whatever we just witnessed. But at the same time, he could be helping you more. You know, he could change his playstyle to help his teammates more. But his playstyle is, I'm going to try to kill everyone every single round, try to win every round. And that's, you know, that's fair. It might be working this game. Probably doesn't work most games. I'll tell you that. No reinforcement is a crazy choice on this wall. You just stared at it. You just stared at it and you were like, oh, you guys are out of reinforcements. Oh. Okay, this plus this makes 0 sense. I just want to point out. And this is unfortunate, but I see where we're at least. Okay, not playing horribly, not playing great. We've had our good moments, we've had our bad moments. Most of them have been bad, but we have had our good moments. Drone under the couch. This is why I don't like playing in hookah, is because you can get drones in these pillows, under, and like in so much cover in here. There's so many spots drones could be that you don't even realize that it's actually not a great idea to play in here. Because then you get, you know, 1 buck underneath and you're just dead, or a Deimos or whatever. And you also have to run past 2 different lines of sight that you're exposed to. That you could die. And again, you might want to just swing and shotgun this guy in the face. You know he's on the upside down rappel every single time. If you peek it fast, you cross his line of sight. So if he's in the middle of the window, you actually kill him. And if he's not, you're probably safe. Or just sprint out. Like, just don't play in here. I understand that you're wasting their time, but it's really not that good of an idea. 1 flashbang, a grenade, and all of a sudden you are forced out of this spot and you are getting shot in the face. So it's just, there's no need. Also, 1 guy standing on the balcony holding this angle it's an easy kill to get. Like, just please stop playing in this corner. Watch a champion rank game. See if anyone ever plays in that corner, and you'll understand why you should not play in that corner. I mean, just look at the spots people play in a higher rank or in pro league, and like all of a sudden you will just be playing in better spots that are more effective. You keep running in front of this window. One guy in this window, you have died like 4 times. Sorry, 1 semi-decent guy on this window, because if you're playing against a silver and a bronze, which you are in most of your games apparently, then they're probably gonna whiff. That guy was just so dumb. I'm glad you won the gunfight at least. They are planting, and you are smoke, and you have 3 smokes, so I'm really wondering what's going on at this point. And instead of smoking the plant, you are holding some random-ass angle, while your teammate, again, makes the hero play to win the round. Why are you even playing smoke here if you're not gonna smoke the plant? Why? What is your purpose? What are you trying to achieve? Ask yourself these questions. What am I doing here? What is my objective? Why am I playing here? What does my operator do in this situation to help me? If your answer is, oh, I'm just stopping them from walking in hookah, just play Vase. You know why? Because now you can stop the hookah push and the cool vibes push, and you can use your smokes to stall, and then you can even smoke this, rotate in, and fight the plant. It's just a better position automatically. Right from the get-go. So why are we playing in the corner of hookah? To like jerk them off and hope that we don't die? Like, apparently. Okay, well, it's a 2v1 luckily, because your Fenrir is the best player ever. Let's see how this goes. Good smoke. You have another smoke left. I think the problem here is you are waiting till the last 20 seconds of the round, every single round, to use your smokes, and you're too scared to use them any sooner. Just use them. Just use them. Stop trying to just stay alive every single game, every single round to the last 30 seconds. I think that's really your goal. Your goal right now, it appears to me, is that you are just trying to stay alive, thinking, I need to stay alive because I have smokes. I need to use them at the end of the round. That's not the case. You can use your smokes at any point in the round to stall time. Stop one direction while you fight another direction. There are so many good uses for smokes, and I'm going to show you why in another video, so make sure you subscribe to watch that one, because that's going to be a banger. That's going to be a banger video, and I'm very excited because smoke is so effective in every single spot. Roaming, anchoring, you know, doing it this way is a valid option for smoke, but there's so many other ways that will just elevate your gameplay entirely if you start playing them. So I'm going to make that a video, and you'll see. You'll see. I want you. Just as nobody needs to watch the video. As long as this guy watches the video, I'll be happy because I'll know I'll be helping one person get better at the game. Because smoke is great, and I love smoke. I think he's genuinely like the best defender. But you're missing out on so much of his strength by only playing him like that. The lion pick is kind of okay. I am going to make a guess that you playing lion this round, you don't use a single lion call correctly. Maybe one. Lion is harder than people think. People pick lion and they think they're just like, oh, automatically I am good because I'm using my utility. But most of the time the lion scans are not good and not helpful and not useful. Here's a great situation. You drone out, you see it's clear, get off your drone, call lion scan, take it immediately. No lion. No lion scan. He could have walked in. He could have walked in. Again, if you call the lion scan, they can't walk in. So why not just use the lion scan to take that control? All of a sudden you have control for free, and you know they haven't retaken the thing. But now you have to waste more time. You have to drone it again. There could be a guy in here at this point, and now you're not able to clear him out. Because he's behind the bar, he has cover, and you're walking in the middle of the open. So just call one lion scan, and all of a sudden you can run all the way deep sunrise, hide behind the bar, and you're safe. Again, a lion scan here would be good while you take the space after you get on the drone. No lion scan. Why are you playing lion? You don't even know how to play lion. Same guy that's putting lion in the S tier, you know what I mean? I like this angle, that's great. I like that. Fantastic, that is Doc. Make sure you kill him. You did not Brother! You can literally see him on the screen right here. You can literally see his body moving. If you just shot him, he can't stim himself and get back to life. Now you're still in the 3v5. Just confirm your kill, dude. Confirm your kill. Maybe you didn't know it was Doc, but either way, you can shoot the guy that's down. I mean, either way, you can just finish him. I love finishing dudes personally, but now you have to take the same gunfight again and win it a second time. Again, you are doing nothing. You are begging that your teammates win the round for you. This is the problem with your gameplay. If you stop relying on your teammates to win everything all the time and start actually being a player in the match, you will win more. But unfortunately for you, you lost this game because you did not achieve a single thing outside of one round on smoke, and that was it. So take initiative to be better. See you on the next one. Subscribe.